Okay, so here is a figure where we have two parallel lines, the orange lines right there, cut by a line going through it there called the transversal. All that means is that it's going up and cutting both lines. So you have three lines there. Two of them are parallel and one's intersecting both of them. And we only know one of the angles. And from that one angle, we can really find all the other 7 angles that are listed. And it's pretty simple because you already have all the skills. First thing I want you to do, though, is isolate. Let's think of this as if we just don't have that bottom there. So I'm going to just kind of cover the bottom up right now. Okay, what do you see now? You see vertical angles, and you know what's going on here. We have pairs of congruent angles, angles that are equal, right? So what do we got? Automatically, we know that right across from 30 is B. That's 130, right? Boom. Don't we know how to find A or C? Yeah, we do. We do 180 minus the 130, and there's 50 degrees for A. And we also know that if we get A is 50, C is 50, right? There it is. All right, so we've gotten the top part of our diagram done, right? There's C right there over there in the black. Let's now uncover the rest, right? How do we find out those bottom 4 angles? Well, guess what? They're the same as the top. The obtuse are the same as the 130s above, and the 50s are the same as the acute below. So let's take a look. That means if we look right here, E has to be 130. It's the obtuse. It's in the same place. They call these corresponding angles. They're corresponding. They're in the same place, right? Above the line and to the left, right? Boom. E is 130. Look, hasn't this set up everything? Doesn't it look exactly the same now if E is 130? G, also 130. Vertical angles, right? And look, it's set up the same way as above, right? It's the same. 180 minus 130 is 50, right? There it is. And then we know that F and D have to be the same. So if you notice right here, all of these, right, they're either 50 or 130, right? There's only 2 different numbers, just like in the vertical angles. What you want to notice is you have vertical angles above and vertical angles below, and they correspond to each other because they're parallel lines. This only works because those 2 orange lines are parallel. If they weren't parallel, this would not work. All right, so they have to be parallel for this to work, but when it does, it's beautiful, as you can see right there. So let's go practice this. Again, it looks kind of crazy when you first see it, but really, it's just as simple as vertical angles. All right, so let's go ahead and practice this and finish the angles up for the week.